There are 6 primary rules to follow to ensure a proper healing with a piercing. Don't listen to your friends or the internet. If you have any questions, consult with us first. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Do not touch it. Touching your piercing is the #1 cause of issues that we see. Keep it dry, keep it clean. The best way to keep it clean, don't touch it. Touching your jewelry is the #1 issue we see with piercings. You touch iPads, doorknobs, keyboards, and toilets. All those things have germs. All those germs get stuck to your fingerprint, and just like if you leave smudges on your phone or on glass, in that smudge, that's where all the germs that you picked up from the last time you washed your hands gets deposited. So if you touch your jewelry, all those germs got left onto the jewelry, and as you move around, the jewelry wiggles, and that's where the infectious material can get pulled in to the fresh wound. The best thing to do is to wash your jewelry, remove the oils, which will also remove the germs and infectious material. Use a dime-sized amount of Dr. Bronner's in the palm of your hand. Use distilled water to create a good lather and create big suds. The bigger the suds, the better. That lets you know the concentrated soap is diluted enough. You have suds all over your hands and all over your fingers, which means your fingers are now clean. Use your finger with the suds to apply the soap to the area that you had touched. Rinse the area with distilled water or a saline mist, and that will get the suds off of your jewelry. If something hits or bumps your jewelry and it's not a finger, use a saline mist spray. For example, you give somebody a hug and your piercing bonks the side of their head. The side of the head doesn't have a lot of germs, just use a saline mist spray. Pet dander is not great for piercing, so if a cat or a dog whacks you with its tail on your piercing, use a saline mist spray. But if a friend comes up and says, "Man, that's an awesome piece of jewelry," and touches it, well, that's a finger, use soap and water to clean it. If you clean your piercing once or twice a month, that's cool. If you clean it less, that's fantastic. You're doing such a great job at not touching your piercing. But if you clean the piercing 3 times, 4 times, or more than that a month, you're touching it too much, which means you're cleaning it too much, which will take longer to heal and makes the piercing more prone to scarring and also infection. Another thing you can do to help your body heal is to stay in good health. Eat well, sleep well, and take a multivitamin. The healthier you are, the healthier your piercing is. The faster your piercing heals, the less chance there is for scarring or infection. Keeping your facial piercings dry is very important. Tap water can have chlorine, fluoride, and other elements in it that can promote scarring and extend the healing process. So it's important to keep it dry. So when you shower, wash your body, not your face. When you do your hair, rinse backwards, apply your hair product, then rinse backwards. As soon as you're done rinsing all the hair product out, step out of the shower. Wash your face in front of the bathroom mirror. You can wet your face, just not the piercing site. Apply your facial cleanser, just not to the piercing. Then use a washcloth or wet paper towel to wipe the suds off. Start from wiping the suds around your eyes so you can see what you're doing and go from there. Occasionally suds will get on your piercing, and if that happens, no worries. Just use a saline mist spray to help neutralize the pH imbalance. If it happens regularly, that can be somewhat problematic as that will irritate the piercing and prolong the healing process. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Sleeping on the piercing can be also problematic, so try not to. Using a body pillow either between your legs or behind your knees can help keep you off your piercing, which will make it heal a whole lot better. It is very important for you to follow up with your piercer. The initial jewelry you are leaving with is a little bit long to accommodate for swelling. Once the swelling resides, that post can be too long and can be problematic for the healing process. We ask that you follow up with us virtually first, take clear and focused photos of the front, of the side where you see both front and back of the joy, and the back of the joy. The trick is not to fold your piercing over, pinch to zoom so it's clear and in focus. Email that over to us and we'll let you know how it's doing. If you're getting your nostril or your septum pierced, it may be difficult to get a photo of the inside of your nose. Have a friend help you out, turn the flash on your camera, and point your chin straight up to the ceiling. Have them pinch to zoom to get a clear and focused photo of where the metal meets the skin. And if I can't see the tiny little nose hairs, it's not clear enough. Snap a pic and email us the photo. What we're trying to do is help you out virtually, so if you do not need a downsize or not having any issues, hopefully this will save you a trip to the shop. Surface anchors, septums, bridge and eyebrow piercings should follow up with photos 2 to 3 weeks after initial piercings. Nostrils and cartilage piercings should follow up with photos about 1 month after initial piercing. Lips should follow up with photos approximately 3 weeks after initial piercings. Remember, these are all done virtually. Excessive length on the joy can be problematic after initial swelling. You must follow up with the piercer as instructed. Not following up with us can cause irritation and migration outside of our control. This will void our guarantee.